in that work power and energy, first of all we are going to learn about work. So a work is said to be done. A work is said to be done when an object displaces its position. When force applied on it. So whenever an external force acts on a body, then the body should displace its position. Like, so here I am applying force on this body. So whenever the body changes its position from here to here by applying force, then we can say that the work is done. Remember, if the body didn't displace its position even though you are applying the force on the body, then no work at all is done. Then the work done at that case is 0. Right? Here the work done depends upon the magnitude of force and displacement. Here as means displacement or distance. Work is equal to formula force into distance or displacement. Right? So force into distance dot product. Force into distance. So coming to the units, work formula is force into distance. Whenever force applied on a body, the body should displace its position. So coming to the units, SI unit, force Newton, displacement meter, Newton meter, or Newton can be written as kg meter by second square. F is Newton force, F is equal to MA, M mass kg, A meter per second square, Newton, kg meter per second square is nothing but Newton into length meter. So that is equal to kg meter square by second square. Kg meter square by second square. This kg meter square by second square is nothing but we call this as a joule. What it is? Joule. Kg meter per second square is nothing but joule. Coming to the CGS units. CGS Newton is SI, CS is dyne, meter is SI, CS is centimeter, dyne centimeter. This dyne centimeter, dyne is nothing but gram centimeter by second square into centimeter. So gram into centimeter, centimeter square by second square. So this gram centimeter by second square is nothing but erg. But it is erg. Here, SI into Newton meter or kg meter square by second square or joule. CS unit is dyne centimeter or gram centimeter square by second square or erg. And also there is a relation between joule and erg. Let's check how this relation came. Relation between joule and erg. Relation between joule and erg. 1 joule is nothing but 1 Newton meter. 1 Newton meter. 1 Newton meter can be written as 1 kg meter square by second square. Right? Convert this into CGS. Kg meter square by second square. So kg, how many grams? 1000 grams. K, kilo value is 10 power 3 grams into meter square, convert into centimeter square. meter square. 1 meter is equal to 10 power 2 centimeter. Another meter is equal to 10 power 2 meter square. 10 power 2 into 10 power 2, 10 power 4 meter, centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square by second square. When the base are same, what should be added? 3 plus 4, 7 gram centimeter square by second square. This 10 power 7 gram centimeter square by second square is nothing but erg. So 1 joule is equal to 10 power 7 erg, and reverse 1 erg is equal to 1 by 10 power 7 joules. 1 by 10 power 7 joules. This 1 by 10 power 7 joules we call that as a 10 power minus 7 joules. 10 power minus 7 joules. What? 1 erg is equal to 1 joule is equal to 10 power 7 erg, and 1 erg is equal to 10 power minus 7 joules. Right? For suppose work against gravity. So against gravity in the sense, gravity always acts in vertically downward direction. In vertically downward direction. So against gravity in the sense, opposite to the gravity. Opposite to the gravity. Work done against gravity. So in this case, if there is a book on a surface, for example, if there is a book on the surface, right? It is the surface. On the surface, there is a book. Here, this book wants to place at this height, right? So that here the work is being done against the gravity. Why? Because when the work is done when we apply some amount of force on the body. So we are applying some amount of force on the body. Whenever we apply some amount of force on the body should displace. The body should displace its position. So by applying force, we are lifting this object and placing this object from here to here, having the height h. Right? So in this case, the work done is equal to formula mass of the body m, acceleration due to gravity, and height which we place here m g h. Right? So where w is work done in lifting that book is equal to mass of the body into acceleration due to gravity into height of the distance, and also that mg is nothing but weight into vertical distance. It is work and it is weight. Capital W is weight, small w is weight. This weight is due to mg. The weight formula is mg into height. Height means vertical distance which we are moving that body. Okay. So this case is for work against gravity. So this also can be written as mg is nothing but ma. Ma is nothing but force. So we may sometimes height is nothing but distance. As I previously said, that work formula force into distance. So force is mg, right? This mg is also nothing but weight, and weight is also nothing but force. Height, and here it is distance. So all this height and distance are measured in meters only. Work done inclined plane, or this is also we call as obliquely. Work done obliquely, right? Initially, for suppose the body is here, is having some angle theta, right? So if you want to So right? The force which we are applying on a body obliquely means inclinedly, right, with some angle. So in the previous case we saw that there is a body on the surface, we are applying the force in horizontal direction. But in this case we are applying the force inclinedly, obliquely, with some angle, so that here we are applying force. Here we are applying force on the body inclinedly. Suppose the best example is pulling anything, right? If you want to pull an object, right, so that is not exactly 90 degrees. If you want to pull any object, suppose here it is an object. If you want to pull that object with a rope, if the rope is here, we will pull in this direction, and we are not pulling in this direction, right? So the case is obliquely. We are pulling that object with some angle, and the angle is theta. That angle is the angle between the force which we are pulling to the surface, right? So here the force is applied in this direction with some angle, making an angle theta to the surface. So the body is pulled from here to here, right? Here when we are applying some force on the object, so the object changes its position from here to here. This starting position and final position. So we are applying the force with an angle theta. So in this case, the work done is W is equal to F cos theta into distance. W is equal to F cos theta. Cos of angle, the angle with which we are applying the force with the surface, into how much distance we travel, we move that object, right? So W is equal to F cos theta into S. This is the formula for the force which is acting inclined or obliquely, right? Remember, if cos theta, if theta is 90 degrees, in the sense, if F is 90 degrees, this force, it is displacement. So then cos theta value is 0. Theta is 90 degrees, then cos theta value is 0, then work done is 0. This is a special case. When the angle is 90 degrees, the force applied is 90 degrees to the surface. It is the surface. To the surface, the force applied is 90 degrees to the surface. So theta is 90 degrees, then the cos theta is 0, then the work done is 0. The case is while a coolie is carrying a luggage on his weight, on his head. He is the person coolie. He is carrying the weight on his head and traveling in this direction horizontally. Right here in this case, the force applied on the object is 0 because theta, what is the angle? The angle is 0, right? So whenever the angle is 0, that means theta is 0, then cos theta is 0, then work is 0. So even though he is doing the work physically, but according to that physics, he is not doing any work, then the work done is 0. So suppose if we are holding a suitcase in our hand and we are not moving that suitcase, just we are holding that suitcase, and in that case also the work done is 0 because of that is due to this formula W is equal to F cos theta into S, right? And also that if the object is moving in a circular path, the object is moving in a circular path, then also the work done is 0. then also the work done is 0. That means whenever the body moves in a circular path horizontally, right? Whenever the body moves that in the path, circular path in horizontal direction, in horizontal direction, the body moves in circular path. The path is circular path. Then the work done is 0. In this case also there is no work done, because here there is a centripetal force acting on this body. This force, centripetal force. So centripetal force is nothing but the force which always pulls the body to make the object to move in a circular path. So here the centripetal force acts in this case, so that the work done is 0. The work done is 0 because of the centripetal force acting along the radius of the circle, and it is right angles to the motion of the body. And it is right angles to the motion of the body. For suppose here the centripetal force acts, so the body moves in this direction, right? So here the angle is 90 degrees. Again the body moves here, from here to here. Again the centripetal force acts, so the case is 90 degrees. So for each and every case, the centripetal force acts on the body to make the body to move in the circular path, so that here in this case the work done is also 0. If the force acts opposite direction to the motion, the force acts opposite direction to the motion of the body. Opposite direction to the motion of the body, and if the angle between, if theta between F and S is 180 degrees, that means opposite, right? If you apply the force in this direction, the object moves in opposite direction. It is applied force, the object moves direction. These both are opposite. The force and displacement are opposite. Then this is the case for negative work done. Negative work done. So W is equal to minus F into displacement. W is equal to minus F into displacement. So applying a brakes to a vehicles, here the vehicle's brakes, when we are pressing the vehicle brakes, then the vehicle brakes moves in opposite direction, make the wheels to not to rotate and make the vehicle to come to rest position. This case comes under the negative work done. So till now you saw that. Right. So positive work done, the three types of work: positive work, negative work, and zero work. Zero work done. Positive work done, negative work done, and zero work done. So positive work, W is equal to F S. So this is the case that whenever a force applied on a body, then the body should displace. Then the body should displace its position, right? So here the force and displacement are in same direction. Same direction. Coming to the negative work done, W is equal to minus F into S. Here F and S are opposite direction. Opposite direction. And in this case, W is equal to 0. F or S is 0. Either the force is 0, the work is 0. Even though if you apply some amount of force, then the body should not displace its position, then the work done is 0. We have certain cases, right? So theta is 90 degrees between F and S, then the work done is 0. Circular path in horizontal direction, circular path in horizontal direction of a body, then the work done is 0, right? Next, if body does not displace its position, then the work done is 0, right? So for this negative work done, I said that work done against gravity, right? In that case, that is minus Fs. So against gravity, W is equal to M minus G H. M minus G H. M into G, force, minus mg minus F, so minus F. So work done by the gravity is negative work done, right? So these are the different types of work. Right. Thank you.